Which scam steals more from seniors, fake love or fake emergencies? The answer shocked even the FBI. Here's how to protect yourself from both. Welcome. Today, we confront a grave and escalating danger targeting our most vulnerable, our seniors. This isn't just a video, it's an urgent public awareness campaign, an essential educational resource, and a vital training tool for everyone committed to financial literacy and community safety. We're here to empower seniors, equip family members and caregivers, inform law enforcement, and guide financial institutions. Romance scams aren't the only threat we face. The insidious connection between these two devastating scam types will blow your mind, revealing a shared predatory psychology that demands our immediate attention and collective action. We must understand these threats to effectively combat them. Grandparent scams exploit a profound human emotion, the love and concern for family. Scammers impersonate a grandchild in distress, often claiming an urgent crisis like an arrest, a medical emergency, or being stranded abroad. They demand immediate, untraceable funds for bail, hospital bills, or travel. The urgency is key. Scammers pressure victims to act without verifying, preying on their fear and desire to help a loved one. They often instruct victims not to tell anyone, especially parents, to maintain the secret of the grandchild's predicament. This isolation tactic is incredibly effective. The financial impact is immediate and often devastating. Seniors, in their haste to protect their grandchild, can drain savings, take out loans, or send thousands of dollars via wire transfers or gift cards. These funds are almost impossible to recover once sent. Romance scams, conversely, exploit the desire for companionship and love. Scammers create elaborate fake online personas, often posing as attractive, successful individuals living abroad or in the military. They build deep emotional connections with their victims over weeks or months. They shower victims with affection, attention, and promises of a shared future, creating a powerful emotional bond. Once trust is established, the requests for money begin, always for fabricated emergencies, medical bills, business investments, travel expenses to finally meet, or customs fees. The emotional toll of romance scams is immense, often leaving victims heartbroken, humiliated, and financially ruined. The betrayal is profound, as victims believed they had found love, only to discover they were manipulated for their money. The financial losses can be astronomical, far exceeding those of many other scam types. While seemingly distinct, grandparent and romance scams share a chilling commonality: they both meticulously target emotional vulnerabilities. Both rely on creating a sense of urgency and secrecy, isolating the victim from trusted advisors. Both exploit the victim's inherent desire to help or connect. The grandchild in distress and the lover in need both create a high-pressure situation where rational thought is overridden by emotion. Scammers in both scenarios often demand payment methods that are difficult to trace, like gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. This shared methodology makes understanding one scam crucial for protecting against the other. The FBI has noted that romance scams, while less frequent, often result in significantly higher individual financial losses than grandparent scams. However, the sheer volume of grandparent scam attempts makes it a pervasive threat. Both are designed to bypass logical defenses by triggering powerful emotional responses. Scammers are master manipulators. They employ sophisticated psychological tactics to bypass critical thinking. They use social engineering to gain trust, gather information, and exploit emotional triggers. For grandparent scams, it's the immediate panic and protective instinct. For romance scams, it's the longing for connection and the gradual erosion of skepticism through emotional intimacy. They create a sense of urgency, demanding immediate action before the victim has time to think or consult others. They isolate victims by insisting on secrecy, claiming embarrassment or danger if others are involved. This prevents family or friends from identifying the scam. Scammers also use flattery and validation to build rapport, making the victim feel special and understood. This makes it harder for victims to believe they are being deceived, even when red flags appear. Understanding these psychological ploys is the first step in building resilience. Protecting yourself and your loved ones from any scam begins with fundamental principles. First, pause and verify. Never act immediately on urgent requests for money, especially if they come with a demand for secrecy. Always independently verify the story through a trusted source. Second, never send money or personal information to someone you haven't met in person or whose identity you cannot absolutely confirm. This includes gift cards, wire transfers, cryptocurrency, or bank account details. These payment methods are favored by scammers because they are nearly impossible to trace or recover. Third, consult a trusted advisor. Before making any significant financial decision or sending money, talk to a family member, a trusted friend, your bank, or a financial advisor. A second opinion can often expose a scam. Remember, legitimate requests for help will never demand secrecy or untraceable payments. For seniors, be skeptical of any unexpected calls, texts, or online messages, especially those demanding money or personal information. If a grandchild calls in distress, hang up and call them back on a known number. If someone you've only met online asks for money, it's a scam. Build a strong support network of trusted individuals you can confide in. Regularly discuss potential scams with your family. For family members and caregivers, openly discuss scams with your senior loved ones without judgment. Create a safe space for them to share concerns. Help them set up privacy settings on social media and online dating sites. Monitor for sudden changes in behavior, increased secrecy, or unusual financial transactions. Offer to help manage finances or verify requests, but always respect their autonomy. Education is your most powerful tool. For law enforcement, prioritize elder fraud investigations. Collaborate with financial institutions to identify suspicious activity and freeze funds when possible. Engage in community outreach programs to educate seniors and their families about common scam tactics. Encourage reporting, as many victims are too embarrassed to come forward. Your role in prevention and prosecution is critical. For financial institutions, train your staff to recognize red flags associated with elder fraud, such as unusual wire transfers, large gift card purchases, or sudden changes in account activity. Implement protocols for questioning customers about the purpose of large withdrawals or transfers, especially if they seem distressed or secretive. Offer educational materials to your senior clients. Your vigilance at the point of transaction can prevent immense losses. The fight against elder fraud is a shared responsibility. We must stand together, informed and vigilant, to protect our seniors from these predatory schemes. Don't just protect against one threat, protect against them all. Share this video with every senior, family member, caregiver, law enforcement officer, and financial professional you know. Discuss these dangers openly. Report any suspected scam to the authorities and the FTC. Visit reputable sites like the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3, or the AARP for more resources. Your proactive engagement can save lives and livelihoods. Let's build a community where our seniors are safe, secure, and empowered.